Okay, hi kids. For the first step, hey there. For the first step, we're going to make the border, the quilted border of our paper. So this is my piece of paper. I have a tube of wrapping paper. Maybe you have some sitting around somewhere from Christmas. You could use that. When you unroll it, it's a little difficult to cut. So if you roll it a little bit further out than you need to and put like a book on it, that makes it easier to cut. I cut about a 1-inch piece off of it. I might need another one. If you don't have wrapping paper, you could use colored paper scraps. You could use an old calendar. You could use magazine pieces. And if you don't have any of those things, you could just draw a pretend border and you could just make pretend squares and draw little pictures in them and connect them. That's what you could do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw myself a little border. I'm not measuring it. So I'm just going to draw a line on all the sides to sort of make a frame that's going to look like a quilt. And I'm going to make sure to cover up this line with my squares. Okay, so now I'm going to start cutting this into squares to glue along the sides of my paper. And I'm not going to have you watch me the whole time I'm doing that because it's boring. Okay, so now I've cut all these little pieces of, I've just cut these, that strip into little squares, and now I'm going to start gluing my squares around the outside of my artwork. And you can use a glue bottle, or you can use a glue stick. A glue stick is probably a better idea. Because you'll end up getting them a little more flat. Okay, so if you look and see, I'm almost done. I ended up running out of pieces, so I went ahead and cut some more, and then I'm going to finish that up and finish up the corners. Okay, so now if you look, my border is complete all the way around my piece of paper, and the next step is going to be that we want this to look like it is stitched together. This is another reason to use a glue stick instead of liquid glue, because the glue stick would be dry, completely dry, but no worries, I will show you anyway. So I'm going to take my my Sharpie marker, and I'm going to draw some X's along the sides of each little square that I glued on, and that's going to make it look like they're stitched together. So just right across where the pieces are glued together. I'm always doing this on the wrong, pointing to the wrong side. Okay, right here. Where they're glued together, you're going to make stitch marks. So you're going to go ahead and do that all around the border. You can do as many stitches as you want. So I'm going to finish making my stitches and then I'll show you my finish. Okay, so now if you look at my piece, you'll see that I have stitch marks all around the edges. I'm sorry, I have stitch marks in between the pieces of the quilt, and now I'm going to put stitch marks all around the inside where the quilt meets the canvas, just like that. And then I'm going to go all the way around and do that. I will finish that up and show you when I am done. Okay, so if you look at it now, I have created the illusion that these pieces are stitched together and that they are stitched to my canvas, and this is where we're going to draw our piece of art tomorrow, and write a story sentence to go with the picture. So this is where we are going to stop today. If you were not able to do this in class, then definitely finish it outside of class and have this piece ready for tomorrow along with your colors, crayons, markers, whatever you have, something to write with, and a black marker. Okay? Thank you.